Okay, viewers, MikeMoneyGMR here, and I'm back with more Dark Cloud. And, well, long story short, I decided to come back because, well, I was on the floors where it was easier in the Divine Beast Cave to get levels, and I just found myself being like, well, I don't care to do this anymore. Well, at least don't care to level up anymore of my old weapons. I mean, if you look, I know. If you look, the Bone Rapier is now high enough level, despite, you know, I didn't actually level it up at all while I was there. I'm still not going to break it down yet, because look at this, if we broke it down now, we wouldn't really get much from it. So it wouldn't benefit this weapon at all to, you know, get that. So on that note, though, if we did this, it would probably help a little bit. It looks like I put a diamond on this at one point. That's what I really need to do, is just go into some try to get my way into some back rooms. And if I did that, we would probably be good to go. But, you know, since I can't find any of the items I need, well, for the back rooms at least, we're not getting that lucky on that King Mimic. Wow, 2 hits and he's gone. By the way, I was gonna show this off, but I fucking forgot. A good way to keep yourself from getting killed, if you're pissed off and that always happening, what you can do is go to your character, use this on him, then take an extra one if you think you're gonna get your ass kicked again, put it in your active item list, and then when you're Michael again, if he somehow gets his ass killed again, you'll automatically use it. Which I shouldn't, so that's why I was like, not even all worried about it. I put it there just in case I got to show it off. I'm scratching my head, so I'm kind of fucked here. I swear to God, that's exactly what I did think it was going to be, just a regular item. And right where my headset goes, where it started itching like a mother, it's just like, nope, I'm going to itch like shit. Like, you know, that's what happens when you're trying to concentrate on the game, bastard. Oh, they still drop Dran's feathers. That's pretty awesome. So I'm starting to get cold in here again, which sucks because I thought I was going to get so hot I couldn't breathe, but stop doing that. Anyway, it seems to be the mimic floor because I haven't seen an actual regular enemy in a while. Oh, there's one. What is he? Stupid Alexander bullshit. Nope, living armor. Alright. Well, fuck you too, you bastard. That's right. Anyway, let's heal up. Crazy, so you can just eat something and feel a lot better, you know? I'm sure there's some people out there that'd be like, man, why do I have to eat so much? God, this is ridiculous. I doubt there's anybody out there like that. That was the scariest shit alive. I could have sworn I just saw the lights flicker. This wind is trying to kill my power, which is definitely making me try to be like a thunderstorm out there. It's just not funny because if my power goes out, then I'm fucked. It's times like this where I wish I had a generator or something. I mean, I guess even if I did, though, it wouldn't matter too much. Because, like, if the power did go out, the recording would keep going, and so would the game. but I would have to like choose if I wanted it to keep my computer plugged in or not, and that would be kind of a tough choice. Not that it would stop the recording, but it'd be kind of funny. That's kind of strange. I mean, I guess I could try to use the blazing gun in this area, but my luck, I would get my butt killed. Well, except for these mimics I wanted. That for a fact. The mimics are easily dealt with. Actually, that's another good thing. I wonder if Sid could take these guys out. Damn, he can. I mean, like I said, I don't like the blazing gun, but I like it at the same time because, I mean, as long as you know the distance in which it works, it does its job well. I mean, you can't help but notice that. I mean, it sucks that it doesn't, you know, affect enemies at all. Well, except for attribute damage. But what I mean is, like, you know, the actual, this stuff here, you know? Which reminds me, it doesn't even need that to build up, does it? No, it doesn't. It just needs everything else. Which, if I remember, I didn't actually put anything on it. Stupidity. Need to put some magic on it. Speed, electricity, wind for later. Because I'm going to keep using it now that I realize how useful it is. I mean, it wouldn't be useful against, like, for example, the final boss of the game. I highly doubt that because they want you to have someone who can actually attack from a distance, not up close like this. But I mean, against just regular enemies, it gets the job done, that's for damn sure. Hey, look at that, more broken swords. It seems to be like the running thing of most of these memories. Now that we're getting further along, it seems like most of the stuff that we find is like things going horribly wrong. Oh yeah, wind works better because this guy's on fire, but I mean, for the sake of using the blazing gun, I might as well, or whatever the hell it's called. For this guy, we want to use... It doesn't really matter too much. Just use lightning to see how that works. Oh, I missed. Nice. Definitely does better than this machine gun does. Yeah, I was trying to use the machine gun against the mimics, and that doesn't work at all, let me tell you. Oh, sweet! Wow, okay, hold on a minute. Terra Sword, that is... Yeah, one of his... I don't know if this is true, but it's probably one of his more powerful weapons. This is a weapon for, of course, Trine Morning, as you can tell from its length. Let's see if I'm right about it being one of his more powerful ones, though. Come on. There we go. Yeah, see, it's 120 attack power. Endurance is 50, speed is 75, and magic is 22. Strongest lance made by fairies of Terra. It just puts our poor Mirage to shame. Oh, that's sad. That's just so sad. Does it have any other attributes? Yeah, it does. Okay. And what's it build up to? It builds up to the Babel spear, Babel, I think is how you say it. Oh, fuck if I know. Babel? I don't know. But it comes to the spears, this is basically spears, the only thing you can build up to. You need all that junk to do it though, so you know, it's like that. I think it said speed, but you know, that's all we can put on it because that's all we have. Let's go ahead and show that off a little bit. I know the blazing gun's about to be leveled up, but I want to show this off. It still swings it the same, of course, which doesn't make sense. You'd think it would be like a poking weapon instead of a swinging weapon. I know that sounded funny, but... Yeah, look at that damage. Oh, you gotta love that. You know, if I wasn't going to, you know, if that weapon wasn't like a one-of-a-kind, you know, weapon, the Mirage, I would so just like sense fear it into the Terror Sword, but that'd be just so annoying. I'm gonna put it away for now because I'm gonna keep hold of that weapon just for now. If I do decide to level up that weapon for later, I might. I don't know. That is such a rare weapon. I think you can only find weapons like those in this dungeon, by the way. You can't find them anywhere else. So, yeah, and they're a rare drop as well. So don't think that my luck of finding them means that you're gonna find them too. They're like extremely rare. So if you don't find one, don't worry. You'll probably get lucky and find one later. I think we're ready to go, so let's go ahead and move on to the next floor. Should be safe to do so. Unless we end up on floor 300, then it may not. We'll see. If it is the one I think it is, we might be a little screwed, but it's okay if it is. Yep, it is. That means I need to switch her weapons around real quick, which is okay because we can do that. We want the double impact. We want it customized for... Oh, goddamn, well, fire, I guess, then. This is gonna suck. Look at that, she doesn't even do that much damage. Back off, shit brains. There we go. Even the game guide knows that you're not going to be using her that much, so don't worry if you haven't been, like I haven't been. You should be just fine. Single weapon. Oh, what about Steve? Is he 37, 47? No. What are you just standing there for? Fool? There you go. Don't worry, there won't be any jumps that she cannot make, so you don't have to worry about that, but of course you have to watch the animation each time, which kind of sucks. Kind of nice to you, though, you gotta admit, because they're putting enemies that are very likely for her to kill. Now, anyway, this is called the, this is more or less the limited zone run. Because what's going to happen is, hold on, let me see. Yeah, this is the start of it. Then you're going to go to 310, 322, and 340. And last but not least, 356. All of those are going to be limited zones. So, and after that, I don't know if there's more floors or not, but that's what you should look forward to. I just broke the Dren's Feather in one use. That's awesome. So, I might want that just for later. Oh, and you really do want Revival Powder left on, just in case you do die, because it is likely you will if you're not careful like I'm not. And so for that reason alone, you want to make sure you have something like that on. And I put on the anti-curse amulet just so I can switch weapons if need be. As you can tell, this guy kind of just shrugs off fire in a little bit, but you can't really complain too much about that. I think it's kind of sad though that they do single out characters even in the guide, you know? I think that's probably the reason why the game developers make changes like this in the game, because they're like, they probably realized if they didn't do something like this, people would find that one character they liked and just be like, oh, I'll just only use this character. What, you know, screw the rest of them. I mean, I'm sure you guys have even done that. Oh, not you, Billy. You know what? Take off the anti-cursing. No, for fuck's sake, he jumped out of the fucking way. There we go. 'Cause I'm not messing with him. Alright. Mellow banana. Yeah, for the most part, if you're gonna fight the enemies in this area, you kind of want to focus on the ones that don't block that much. And if they do, you might want to throw bombs at them or something. Also, repair our weapon again. Oh, sorry, I'm not saying that because of what I'm doing. I have a headache again. I might have actually drank too much soda today. There you go. Bitch, I can barely move out of the way of that in time. There's the feather thing again, but there's a fountain there. You know, I think they really could have done the back rooms better in this game. I know I've mentioned this thousands of times before, I'm sure, but I really think they should have made it where enemies can drop the stuff too. Because if they're not going to put it in the treasure chest, they should have made it where enemies can drop it, you know? It's really cool seeing the curse dancers. Surprised I took damage. I forgot about that. Have I really not found the clock hands yet? No, I haven't. Wow. Which of you would most likely have it? Let's try you. I think you have it. Besides that, you're easier to kill. As I get stuck on a fucking treasure chest and prove that wrong. Oh good, more magic power. Anyone else notice that every single time I find a magic power in a treasure chest, it always seems to be the same. It always seems to be a 1. I don't know if that's just my luck or if, like, you're supposed to be able to find the bigger ones. love them because I love these liches because whenever they attack you, how they attack you is they just like kind of slap fight you. It's kind of funny, really. Good look. Oh, good. Oh, no! Don't count that death yet. Aha! That's how you want to do that. I have to admit something, viewers. I was actually considering starting something new again because there's something I want to start playing, but I haven't. I really won't be able to for a while because of the fact that it doesn't follow any of the other games I've done. And not only that, it would be going against my set rules of how many Let's Plays I can have going. But you know, when I started, it used to be you can't have more than what was it? I can't have more than 3. Then it was 5, and now it stayed at 5 more or less. Oh yeah, that's right. I was trying to repair the weapon with food. But you know what I mean, right? Where I'm like saying that, I'm like. Who still consider Summon Night a Let's Play, which is the one I kind of put on permanent hiatus, more or less. Then yeah, that would be like 8 Let's Plays, I think, something like that I have going. Ridiculous number like that. Of course, one of the frickin' Billies would have the damn, she can fire that so fast. But yeah, that's the, that'd be like my 8th Let's Play in a row, more or less. But yeah, that's not really important. Anyway, let's get to the exit of this place and get out of here. Go ahead and do that real quick. There we go. Hi, big hand, no pluck. Or something like that. I love how it like gives you the option to like choose to not to leave the dungeon like thing, like maybe you forgot something, you know. But don't worry, there's not going to be any out in the melee on these next few floors because they're all going to be limited zones. But you definitely want to get out of there now. Anyway, let's go ahead and save the game. Call this a session. I feel really bad, viewers, I must admit, because I really didn't get a lot accomplished in this session. We're near, like, technically the end of the dungeon, I believe. Because all we have left is a few more limited zones, and then we'll be done. Well, you know, towards the final boss, at least. And that means that I'm going to have to start changing my, like, setup for this instead of like just playing through like I usually do and trying to like playing through the boss as if I don't need to level up for it, which I kind of do, especially unless I get one of the 100 weapons, you know, then I might not have to. But there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Anyway, though, I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I really hope you learned something new for the game and all that, and I also hope that when we come back to this, we're able to get further into the game and hopefully make it to the boss, but not actually fight and face the boss if I decide to do more of this tomorrow. Because I know for a fact we won't be able to defeat him. I mean, it's doable, but it's really freaking difficult. Till then, everyone, bye.